Alright, welcome back to a brand new video of the Targeted Individual Program, Target Individual Experience. Well, look, what a very cloudy day. Alright, it's not really warm, but it's, it's doable, bearable. Wear a light jacket, it's nice. Okay, so went to bed last night. Again, so I was tired, but I said, let me try something. I wanted to see when I don't take my melatonin, because I could have taken it. I wanted to see if the New York Predator Department will engage in remote neural monitoring and trying to influence my mind when I was sleeping. And of course, that's exactly what happened. Again, woke up very early to the sound of the New York Predator Department engaging in remote neural monitoring, and went to use the bathroom. Got up, used the bathroom, started targeting me in the bathroom, again violating my privacy. Sat down on the toilet seat, started using the sirens. Got up, flushed the toilet, started using the sirens. The zombie. The zombie. See? Zombies, man. Look, LKN 1328, number 32. Again, what they were also doing, because I went back into my bedroom, lay down, again trying to fall asleep, and really couldn't go back into a good sleep. So I finally able to get up around, 9 something, my alarm went off. And again, very, very slowly using the sirens. I was on YouTube, on Facebook, just scrolling through posts, listening to my audiobook. Made breakfast, went into the bathroom, take a shower. Again, start using the sirens, have me on the remote neural monitoring. Try to get away with these things, right? Then trying to send me subliminal messages. All right, so again, I like to do these things just to see what would happen, because the night before I was able to take my melatonin, went to sleep, had a good sleep, had a good sleep, didn't dream or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? And so didn't have this images in my mind, like flashing images that they do. It's like a Rolodex, right? And so when I become conscious and aware of these things, then they start using their sirens. Or if I'm dreaming about certain things, or maybe people that I know in the past, particularly people I've dated, they start using their sirens and so forth. Very interesting, let me tell you. And that's why I have to document these things, so that anyone in the future who experience this, or if they try to implement what it is that I know and they know that I know, what they want to implement within the society, that they'll know that we STIs were victims of these experiments in order for them to implement it within the society. All right? That's why we document. That's why we expose. As with any victim of any sort of crime committed by the U.S. government, its security agencies, and its law enforcement agencies, documenting is what you need to do. We would never know about Zoom, right? LXW8732. Another vehicle never seen before. All right, so with Zoom, the victims of Zoom was talking about and complaining about these things, and some of them that had escaped the Stasis, LZZ 3290. And notice how all the number 32 is always parked up on whatever side I'm walking on, right? If I walk on the other side that particular day, they will be all parked up on the other side over there, right? So what does that tell you? When you're talking about being conditioned, being programmed while you're sleeping, you know, your subconscious mind is going to affect your actions at times, sometimes your emotions, sometimes your thought patterns. So it all depends on what it is that they're trying to do. All right, but when you become aware, like homeless lady again, another homeless lady, you have to do the cross the street. Look at him over there. Look at him over there. Look. Look at him over there. Look what he's doing. Look. Bunch of stalkers. Look. I signed him. I saw him. As soon as I turned, look. So you go from all over here to over here to stand up. And what's one of the posters there? That of Bob Marley. You know, I've been listening to Bob Marley for so long. I mean, who isn't? Who doesn't listen to Bob Marley, right? Okay. So when they are engaging in that sort of behavior, what does that say? What does that mean? Let me see there. Is there an express bus behind this one? Let's see. No.
I have to be there because it's
No, it's not express.
Select stuff down there.
Yeah. How you doing?
Well, I ain't seen no select bus. You're here, so hey.
Oh yeah, man. I can't wait for it either. I got a green light. I gotta go. Just behind me. Somewhere.
Never ending.
Down and wait.
Talk about how they talk here every single day. It's never ending. So don't fall for that manipulation.
Now, one more trip.
Silent. That is your
One more trip, one more contract.
Happy hour.
Gotta just stop talking. It's not gonna happen. Don't believe it. Now the Bob Marley album I play every single day, multiple times a day is
This stop is Utica Avenue and McDonald's.
tell the album name.
Hey,
No.
young, this is Scott. How are you?
It's 46, man.
I'm on my way right now. I'm just trying to get to the address. It's
Survival.
1922.
The name of the album is Survival.
Yo. Look right there.
I understand. Hey, I'll check on it. Don't worry.
Coming in 2 minutes.
Yeah, I got the address.
2 minutes. Look.
No
I
problem.
don't think he can see it. I don't know why I'm telling him that. See, he can't see that this is the 46 and not the 17. I don't know how you gonna see that shit. It's 2 minutes.
That's all. There's a 13. 12. So, throwing out numbers that, you know.
Utica Avenue and Midwood Street.
Certain numbers that we use this one. Esoteric. 13. And others, right? Number 32, 32 degrees of masonry, and so forth, you know? Multiple meaning and multiple associations and circles.
Utica Avenue and Winthrop Street.
Sure.
Thank you. Thank you for driving.
Please exit through the rear door.
You gotta make them better when you're supposed to with me, man.
Yeah?
I'm trying to tell you. See how I be moving, man.
Yeah.
I ain't gotta move like that.
Yeah.
Do these CPUs, man.
This stop is Utica Avenue and Winthrop Street.
Yo, I'm mad early, man. 5 minutes to select. I gotta keep it pushing, man. Select ain't gonna show up over here till 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Next stop, Utica Avenue and Lennox Road. This stop is Utica Avenue and Lennox Road. Please exit through the rear door. Next stop, Utica Avenue and Linden Boulevard. This stop is Utica Avenue and Linden Boulevard. Please exit through the rear door. Next stop, Utica Avenue and Church Avenue. Transfer available to B35.
project that just went up.
Yeah.
He on the 44th. He doing his day off. So he just shook up this line. The regular cats is over here.
Yeah.
They don't know what's going on. Cause I ran up the line with them for the last
All right.
for the money.
This stop is Utica Avenue and Church Avenue.
Yeah. All right, man.
They posted up for the back door.
All right. I appreciate it, man. Thank you. Have a good day. Look at that. All these vehicles parked in the bus stop today. Right? Oh, somebody dropped their Metro card. Well, you can't use it anyway. At least I don't think so. You got to use the Omni card now. But anyhow, very interesting, right? They want to have me conversation. Look, she's doing the hand signal, peace down sign, right? Talking to the bus driver, talking to me actually. And I'm like, okay, very talkative. But again, listen to what they say. When they talk to me like that, listen to what they say. Listen to how they say it, right? Listen to the things that they say. It's all coded in how I've been conditioned. I've been brainwashed. So they'll say certain things, right? That doesn't make any sense. Trying to tell me things that, I really have no, it's about your job. I don't know anything about your job, man. You see? And then listen to, again, when you pull into the bus stop that I'm getting off at, you start talking to me again, right? Hilarious. So before I forget, my sister, when I got in the house last night, she was cleaning my grandnephew's area where his PS5 is at, because this dude is like filthy, like literally filthy. Don't like to clean, make a mess, got all sorts of paper, plates. Instead of when he's finished eating, put his plate in the sink, kind of like how Alyssa and Ethan is at times. And that's why I always have to be on their case about these things, about clean up after themselves, because when I'm not there, that's what they do. And so he comes over and he's upset because she cleaned his area up. I'm like, listen, man. I told her, I said, listen, it's ridiculous that as a young grown man that this is his mindset, right? But I told her, I said, you can't really blame him. You have to make him become aware of his subconscious programming, But it's hard to do when they're so religious that they always tell him to pray, pray, pray. Ain't no amount of praying is going to help him in that situation. He needs help, right? He needs a therapist. But that's the indoctrinated mind. How you doing? Say, how you doing, sir?
Excuse me.
Oh, look at that. Hey, purple car. Jeez. With Florida plates too. Look. KR Food. License plate. KR Food. Anyhow. So, watch out. Let's make it up the bus out. The conversation. Alright? I'll talk to you guys.